Hello there, my name is Paul Eastick. I am the founder member of Towie Butterflies. Towie Butterflies is a transgender support group, and today we are in the Brangwyn Hall in Swansea on the 17th of November, and it is the first of its kind outside of England. It's Wales's very first Sparkle event, which is an event for transgender, of the transsexual, transgender and transvestites to come together, enjoy themselves, learn a lot about the laws, how it affects them, what they are and where they are and who they are, how they're to live their lives, whether to live it in shame or to come out and be proud of what they are. People are what they are. People are people. And this is what this event's about today, but more importantly, the one thing I am striving for is the integration with the general public. General public do fear what they don't understand, and it's been my experience in the past, wherever I've been, when I've been dressed as Sadie, which is my femme name, when I am dressed as femme, it's been my experience in the past, people are very curious of why we do it and what makes us tick. And I found that once I've explained to them about the transgender issues and the difference between transgender, transsexual and transvestite, how they differ amongst themselves vastly, and that it is a gender identity and not a sexual identity issue, people understand it more and accept it more. And that is what today's event is about, as a public integration day for the public to come along, mix with us, talk to us. All of my members, and I've got approaching 400 members now in Towie Butterflies, I've asked them as many as possible to come today, both in the afternoon and the evening's event, to talk to general public. Answer their questions. And general public, being general public, and I know what they're like, they'll be only too curious to know, and they'll be begging to ask questions. And so all of my members have been well drilled, as they have been on many events we've been at in public integration, to talk to them, explain to them, and enjoy themselves with them. And that's what today is about, to come and mix with us. And my slogan saying is, come and laugh with us, not at us, because we enjoy a laugh just like anybody else.
Tell me, what's the relationship then with butterflies and the police?
The relationship started about 3 years ago when I first encountered Rhys Thomas, PCSO, and explained to him what I am and what I do. He took on board, and at the same time the police was going through a diversity programme issue, and so he was very keen to get involved with us and find out a bit about us. And when I explained to him the differences in the T of GLBT, the differences of the T group itself, which is the transsexuals, transgender and transvestites, and how they differ, he didn't know about this, and neither did any of the police at the time, that everybody was labelled under the same umbrella as T, and did not realise that T involved so many different variations, miles apart. So I explained it all to them. He came along to some of my meetings and parties, met some of the transvestites and transsexuals at that environment, party environment, reported back to his superiors, who was very surprised to know that there was a minority support group going on within their own region with so many members. At about the time I had about 25 members, I think it was, but was very surprised to find out there was a 25 group member of a minority group which they knew nothing about. And so the police was curious, and so they invited me along to give them a speech and a presentation at Britain Ferry one day, which I did to 120 officers, and I explained all the different issues and made a sort of a funny few comments in the speech to keep everybody's interest. And they was all extremely surprised about the T and the T of umbrella, how we're all in different groups. And so it's led from there for them to get involved with Towie Butterflies. And since they have been involved with Towie Butterflies, a lot of my members have reported hate crimes to them, or transphobic crimes to them, which has gone unrecorded in the past because they've not had the confidence to report to the police. But when the police did get involved with Towie Butterflies, and they could see the police's reactions to the various allegations and harassments they've been receiving and how it was dealt with, it's been a snowball effect, and it's brought a lot more of my members out to tell people now about what crimes they've been suffering, which has been dealt with, I must say, very swiftly and efficiently. So it's built up a tremendous relationship between Towie Butterflies and the police because of this two-way working relationship. And at the same time, I will also go and give presentations to the police. I do a lot of training for the new officers now on the GLBT issues, and it's really helped matters a lot. It really has.
You're going to finish the show with a group tonight. Tell us
Yes.
a little about who the group is.
Tonight we've got 3 acts on stage tonight. We've got an act from London called Cat and Mouse. They're a sort of comedy duo act. There's another duo act, which is myself and another tranny, who we're a singing duo, and we're doing about 22 numbers. But then topping the bill, we've got the famous 60s band, the Swinging Blue Jeans, and they're going to be topping the bill tonight, around about 9 o'clock on stage tonight, 9 to 9:30, somewhere around there.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
No problems.